Hello guys. So in this video we will basically be demoing the distributed image processing lab in Cloud Dataproc. Just to give you a very brief overview of what this lab is aimed to do. Basically you have an input image and it runs a facial recognition identification algorithm, and this is the output you're supposedly getting out of the entire algorithm. So we do see that the face has been correctly identified. However, there is a misclassified portion in the image that has been identified as a face. So I've already done this lab once, the entire thing end to end. But just to demo, I will be demoing. I'll be going through a part of the lab again, and in the interest of time, already set up the buckets and the basic infrastructure. I have also done the set installation of Scala, setting up the assembly using SBT assembly. So all of this has been done, and I have also downloaded the sample images that were given. Two of them already here are in the bucket. I am just going to go ahead and download the third image. Shouldn't take a lot of time. The next step is basically I'll just check if these images are actually present in my bucket. So yeah, so we see that the three downloaded images are already here in the bucket now. Now the next step is to basically create and configure a dataproc cluster. And that shouldn't take a lot of time. I mean, last time I ran it, it actually just took 35 seconds. So I really hope it's not going to take a lot of time. And yeah, so here I'm just setting the configuration, and I will just go ahead and create the cluster. Now say yes to that. It shouldn't take a lot of time. As I said, it took 33 seconds or so the last time I ran it. So I'm hoping it will be just as quick this time as well. So anyway, while that happens, I'll just give a run through of what the next steps are. So the next step is to basically once the cluster is created, we'll create a job. In this demo, we'll basically just be downloading it. Using a simple curl command. And once that is done, we will submit the job to the cluster. And once the job is submitted, we'll basically just be running the job and seeing what it does. But I'll actually show you that GCP console has a very convenient UI for it. So we'll go through the navigation menu, and we'll see the run jobs from there. So I hope this gets done soon. So, just to say that the code is a very basic algorithm right now, and obviously it can be changed. So you can always, and since the repository has been cloned already, and the working directory has been set to this particular repository, everything is happening within the working directory. And obviously you can always go and change the algorithm as and how you want it to basically improve the performance of the algorithm. Yeah, so yeah, and then you can rerun the entire algorithm as well. So yeah, now that this has been done, I'm just going to get the job out, and once that's been done, I'll just ensure that the working directory, sorry guys, 1 second. So just to ensure, and now all I'll be doing is basically submitting the job. This is a fairly quick process. So while that happens, let's come to the navigation menu here, and we have to go to dataproc. So there we go, and we go to our jobs. Yeah, so the job has been submitted. We go to our jobs and we shall go here. Okay, this is still running. So just to see the outputs now, we will go to storage and we should be able to see our outputs there. So this is the job that you want to check. Now all our inputs are basically these. These are the inputs that we had downloaded into this bucket and then loaded into the cluster. So just to make sure that yes, these are the images, I will show you the image again by downloading it. So as you see, these are the sample images that we downloaded, and now we go to the out folder that is supposed to have the output after the algorithm is run. So we go to the out folder, and yeah, you can also download it using this link that's been given here, and once you run that, you basically get the downloaded image. And as you see, this is the output of the algorithm. We can also see a couple of more outputs here. Let us see the second one, which is basically a classroom full of students. And here, as we see, a lot of faces have been actually correctly identified and classified, but obviously there are a few faces that have been missed out, and there are a few misclassified portions of the image that have been identified as faces. So yes, this was my demo on the distributed image processing on Cloud Dataproc. It was a fairly interesting experience to learn. As I said, I had already completed all these steps, and just to answer these questions here, Cloud Dataproc is a fully managed cloud service for running Kubernetes, Apache Spark, and that is true. Bucket names cannot begin with the prefix Google.